All right, here we go. I think I talked about the matchup a little bit before we got into it. So it's Moon Moon, and we saw Javier yesterday actually. So Javier's made his way back up. We saw Javier lose to Pedro. Pedro was playing Cape and Mist Energy though, so that made it like impossible for Javier to get through. Like Pedro just made a big Charizard with Cape and Mist Energy, and Javier was like, "Well, I lose," but Alex maybe doesn't play Mist Energy and Cape, so we'll see what Alex has. I see the Mist Energy, so that's already going to make things really difficult for Javier. Yep, there's the Mist. Is there the Cape though? Because basically what happened is like Alex put down or Pedro put down the Mist Energy. It's like, all right, well you can't get Frenzied Gouging it anymore, but we can't Frenzied Gouge anymore, but you can still hit it twice with a Baby Moon. You can still hit it twice with a Baby Moon. And but then the Cape came down, and that didn't even KO it at that point. Hopefully he plays Temple. I don't think we saw the Temple yesterday. It is possible. We just didn't see it. But it didn't seem the way Javier was also played the game seems like Temple didn't exist in his deck. But it's possible it was in there, just wasn't able to put it together on the previous turn. We'll see. Here comes a Rody for 3. And then can we see a turn 1 attack here from Javier? It's going to be tough with the... It's definitely way harder with the Greninja start. Usually you want to be opening up that Baby Moon or ideally the Dunsparce gives you the most flexibility to get off a turn 1 attack. And I assume we would want a turn 1 attack here from Javier. I do see the Sada. We did open the Greninja, which means we have the Greninja. There's an Artisan. I don't really want to see the Artisan get activated yet, though. Because we want to find, like, a lot of basics. We want to find Dunsparce. We want to find Baby Moons. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of using the Artisan before using, like, concealed cards. See what we get and then kind of go from there. This does increase our odds, I guess, of pulling off the turn 1 attack. But I feel like just finding a bunch of basics is also really important with this deck. This deck does have, like, limited basic search. There's, like, not that much. So I feel like I'm not a huge fan of this this Artisan, but before concealed cards. We'll see how it plays out though. Gets the Baby Moon, and I assume we'll go into a concealed card. So like I said, has Sada in hand, but needs like some form of like, what do you need to do here? You need to basically go Dark Patch, Attach, Retreat, Active Sada or something like that. So finding a Dark Patch here is pretty big. We'll see. It's a Nest Ball. So we found the basics. We still found the basics here. It's a Nest Ball. Probably 2 Nest Balls for 2 Dunsparces. I would imagine we're just going to get a couple Dunsparces here. We could get a second Baby Moon as well, I guess, but I like the idea of just getting a couple Dunsparce. We'll see. Oh, he's going to go for second Baby Moon. And then we'll see where it plays out from here. Could go... See, the thing is, you can't really attach or treat the active yet because you don't have the Dark Patch yet. You don't have that many energy to work with anyways. You could attach retreat and just have 2 moons and play with 1 energy each and pass, I guess. And that is what Javier's going for. But see, at this point, you can't attack. So now we've locked ourselves out of an attack, which isn't terrible. But, I mean, we would have liked to have attacked. But I'm fine with just maybe setting up a little bit, hoping that Alex doesn't have a super aggressive following turn. I don't think that's terrible. And we did get the capsule, so we can capsule the active. And then it doesn't actually get KO'd by Charizard, which is nice. That's a Super Rod. If Javier plays 2 Super Rod, you could definitely get rid of this. But usually trying to keep 1 Super Rod with this deck is pretty important. But I think the hand is dead here for Javier. So values, drawing some more cards, digging a little bit deeper. But now we have this Dark Energy to work with Greninja on the next turn. Some form of draw power. Capsules are coming into play. You kind of want to save the capsule for the... Yeah, I like saving that capsule. You want a capsule for your EXs, your big moons. Over to Silva. So it does have Prime Catcher, no Cape. So it doesn't have all the text for the moon matchup. And I believe it's just going to be a Rody for 3. Well, Artisan first, I guess. And then Rody for 3. And there's a couple things you could get here. You, of course, can go get another Charmander. But getting another Pidgey wouldn't be bad either. Because if, like, Javier has Boss attached next turn, Boss attach KO Pidgey's pretty good for Javier. So getting, like, a second Pidgey here, I don't hate the idea from Alex, to be honest. And I'm actually, the more I think about it, I kind of like second Pidgey more than second Charmander. Because it would be a pretty good play for... Especially if you have the Charmeleon this turn already as well. Yeah, because it'd be a pretty good play here from Javier to go Boss KO Pidgey. At least I believe Alex isn't attacking this turn. I think it is just going to be a Rotom for 3 again. Maybe think about attaching an energy somewhere. Just in case you draw really poorly off this Rotom and draw into like 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Anything to work with there? Is the hand still dead? The hand might still be dead, to be honest. All right. Artisan coming in from Javier. Definitely going to get a Dunsparce here if they're not prized. And I don't think they are. There it is. Going to be able to knock out this Charmander. And this is what you want from the Moon deck in this matchup. You want the first prize card. You want the first prize card. Has an energy. Has the Explorer. Going to start with the Explorer. I like that. Just in case you don't get the energy, you just want to be able to attach active. I'm thinking Dunsparce. Ooh, the Boss is in there as well, though. Dude, that's so many good cards. The Boss is a good grab. The Sadas are a good grab. I feel like you got to go Boss Sada. I feel like it's got to be Boss Sada here as the keeps here. It looks like Javier agrees. Losing to the Dunsparce is like, well, we did lose a Super Rod earlier. Losing to the Dunsparce is like fine. I don't think we prized any. Losing a Dark Patch is fine. Oh. Valuing the Dark Patch over the Boss? I feel like the Boss is super important. We'll see, though. Wait, was that... What did we take there? Sada... The Dunsparce? I don't... the Dunsparce is... I don't know. I think we did prize one to Dunsparce? Okay, there was one to Dunsparce prize. I don't know. I kind of like the Boss keep there. I mean, at this point, Javier can kind of aggressively play through KOing the active. And is probably going to be not super happy once he figures out about the mist energy, if we see it, depending on how quickly we see it here. A lot of cards in the hand here for Alex. It does have Candy Pidgeot into Quick Search for Charizard, but that's it, I think. Comes an Artisan. Can get that last Charmander. Gone through the whole squad at this point. Does have Pidgeot Zard, but I think that's it. I think Alex only has Pidgeot Zard. Nothing else. Like, no other cards to work with. Valuing the Defiance Band over the Radzard is interesting. That's curious. When is the Defiance Band... Does the Defiance Band matter anymore at this point? When does it matter? Could it matter? Will it matter? I don't think so, right? What is this Defiance Band doing for us anymore? Am I tripping? It's still like a tool card to leaving your deck to get off Arven, of course. As the game progresses, that's never a bad thing. I guess you could get an Arven here from Silva and get Ultra Ball Tool, but probably just getting the Zard itself is better and does go for that. Tool Moon at 3 prizes. Tool Moon at 3 prizes. I guess. We have Vacuum for that as well. I guess. I don't know. It just seems like the Radzard could still be pretty good to put your opponent back on odd prize cards. Because the Moon deck needs to get off odd prize cards at some point, and they might do it before they draw their last prize card. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Has Collapse in hand here. Probably should get rid of Artisan. Oh, no. We saw Collapse in the deck. We don't have a Collapse in hand here. Goes for the Prime Catcher on the Greninja. Which is definitely interesting. Less ancient cards into the Lawsome or discard power. No, enter. Oh, no, it does have the Collapse in hand. Okay, I thought I did see it there. Oh, can't play that. Iono. Okay. Oh, and has an Iono. Okay. Wait. If we have Iono, why did we quick search for a Charizard? Couldn't we have just... I'm not tripping, right? Yeah, we didn't have to do that, I guess. I guess the only risk would be like you could Iono into all your energy and then not be able to Charizard. There's the B-Barrel as well, though. That's pretty good. So far, this is looking pretty good for Alex here, to be honest. Draw off the B-Barrel, and then there's the knockout. Still has 2 Charizards prized, though. So if Javier is able to KO this Charizard, which seems tough for the because of the lack of energy in the discard pile. Artisan immediately coming into play here, but does have 2 to Dunsparce. Excuse me, does have 2 to Dunsparce. I believe Javier's putting that one upside down just to remind himself, or to make it apparent that that one can't evolve. I would assume. They put 23 months there, Johnny. Yeah, so it does have a decent amount of draw power here though, with the double Dunsparce. So it is possible to. We definitely want to see like energy discarded here, to be honest. It might be a Dark Patch. Or Nest Ball. Oh, Counter Catcher. Okay. Ooh. No, we can't Counter Catcher this turn. And we're not doing that much damage here with Moon, I don't think. So even like an Explorer would be nice here from... Even an Explorer here from Javier would be pretty nice, to be honest. Just like build up some ancient cards in the discard pile. I always almost say Lost Zone with that, because we're not hitting very hard here. Oh, does have the Prime Catcher here now as well, though. There's a Vessel. Start to build up a little bit of energy. So could put ourselves back on even prize cards here. Go Prime Catcher, KO that B-Barrel probably. So we could do that. That would be a play. Trying to hold Prime Catcher for as long as possible, though, I think is ideal. Yeah. Why didn't we P-Cat Dun? P-Cat. What is P-Cat? Am I tripping? Oh, Prime Catcher. Because locking the energy out of the discard pile, I think, was the play there. Or was the idea there from Silva. Honestly, though, I guess Javier could have retreated the Roaring Moon into a Dunsparce. It was still, like, possible, I guess. Yo, appreciate the 6 ones there, Alberto. How's it going? Yeah, I think it was just trying to stop energy from making its way to the discard pile, which I do like the idea of, but I actually don't fully disagree with you though about going after the Dunsparce, I guess. Because Javier could have sent up Baby Roaring Moon, and then actually Javier should have sent up Baby Roaring Moon, right? Because you could have hard retreated it, got the energy in the discard pile, pushed up the Dunsparce. Well, probably should have. All right, so Javier does play the double Super Rod. We see an energy and a Greninja going back to the deck. Isn't there a... No, I'm tripping, right? And then does have the Nest Ball to get the Greninja back into play. So more draw power making its way to the field. We still don't have that many ancient cards in the discard pile. But getting Greninja reestablished with some draw power is great. And we haven't played a supporter yet either here from Javier. Javier's done like a ton of things without playing a supporter here. Wait, there was no Explorer played, right? No, I don't think so. Wait, maybe. All right, concealed cards. What do we got? Still no draw supporter, or still no supporter. So we're hitting here. Not very hard. Oh, that's a decent. Okay, that's a decent amount. I take it back. We're setting up a 2-hit KO basically here. Yeah, we're doing like what, 150 or something? There's like 8 or 9 in there. 150, 160. Has not attached for turn. But maybe wants to just try and save the energy to have like a more higher chance of a Moon play. Hasn't played a supporter, and there is a penny in hand, but I don't know what you'd ever penny here. You could penny the Greninja just to put it in your hand to hold it so it doesn't get boss KO'd here. Here comes a hit. One final check on the ancient count, and we're hitting for 140. That's not a lot, especially if Alex doesn't KO the active here, which I'm going to go ahead and make a guess that Alex is going to boss KO Greninja or Turo the Charizard. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make a guess here that Alex is going to Turo the Charizard or boss KO Greninja. We'll see, though. What would be the other? That would be the best play to do, right? The Turo play is weird. The Turo play is not that weird, right? It's interesting. Looks like Alex is thinking about trying to like thin out the hand with the vacuum to draw some cards with B-Barrel probably. Has the candy in hand, so could do the Turo play. Here comes a Nest Ball. I don't think there's anything to grab. Put a Manaphy on the bench. Oh, Pidgey, I guess. Same thing. Just thin out the deck. I guess you like mitigate the threat of your Pidgeot getting KO'd and not being able to have another one. It has candies in hand, so it could do the Turo play. And has a super rod to recover energy as well. The Turo play looks decent here, to be honest. Back 2 energy and the Radzard off a super rod. Hard retreat. Does Alex know that he prized 2 Charizards? Vacuum there's decent. Does Alex not know he prized 2? Oh, we could still Turo it, though, right? We could still Turo it. You get another energy, or do you get the Radzard? You can still Turo here. I guess does this make the most sense to do because you retreat then play the super rod, I guess. So that way you can like B barrel into the Turo, I guess. What if you B barrel into 2 energy here? Maybe we should have retreated into the Charmander with the energy. Okay, it's already used. Okay, so is doing the play. It's like kind of roundabout. It's like the same thing. I guess you kind of wasted your retreat. So actually, I guess this is actually suboptimal sequencing from Alex because you could have just quick search for Turo, push up Pidgeot, save your retreat. So it is suboptimal sequencing, but like not where it actually matters. It would have been funny if Alex had went to just like set up a new Charizard though, and they were both prized. That's what I was waiting for, but looks had some idea about that maybe. One question actually at this point for this matchup though is I don't know if Alex is playing. I don't think Alex is playing the Tord build. I don't think Alex has like double Turo Yelchier. What if Javier just goes boss B barrel next turn, or counter catcher B barrel? I mean, obviously, like Javier can't like win around it. But what if Javier goes, okay, counter catcher your B barrel, and then prime catcher your B barrel? I guess Alex might have enough energy. Alex might have enough energy to retreat it. Well, you have 1 super rod left. You retreat it once for 2, twice for 2 more. That's 4 gone. And then you attack, and then you KO the Charizard with 2 energy. Would Javier ever just like run you out of resources that way? Javier did already get rid of a boss, which is going to slow things down for sure. But if Javier had kept that boss in the deck, because Javier never decks out. You appreciate the 43 months there, Teton. Yeah, because Javier never decks out because of the Dunsparce loop. I wonder if we ever see that be the play here, but because Javier is behind on the prize exchange at this point, right? Because you actually just lose the prize trade here from Javier if you just keep up. If you go down the current route, because we whiffed the Mooney XKO on the last turn just to keep up pace. So maybe Javier should just go counter catcher your B barrel pass, and then force 2 energy out of Alex to retreat it, and then prime catcher your B barrel pass, force 2 more energy out to retreat it. Alex will be down at 2 prize cards. No, but then you go Moon knockout and then you get KO'd by an Ember. Wait. 4 energy gone. Plus 3. No energy prize. 3. Oh, and has the miss energy to retreat as well. I guess that doesn't work in this situation. I guess you have to play it straight up. But I don't think you win straight up here. You just lose the prize trade if you play this straight up. And like Alex is never whiffing. Has a B barrel and a Pidgeot in play. Like you just lose from here on out. Does Alex run Turo? He played 1 Turo already. I don't know how many more he might play the 2 Turo. He might play Palpad. I could play the Yelchier, I guess, as well. It feels like everyone has given up on the Yelchier besides. I don't know what list Tord played at Orlando. Actually, I'm curious about that, to be honest now. Did Tord just play the exact same 60? I saw Yelchier and Turo. Okay, so maybe it does have maybe it is exactly Tord 60 then. Liam played I was gonna say, I feel like everyone gave up on the Yelchier Turo, except for Liam and maybe Tord. Let me check Tord 60. Tord did just play the exact same 60. Yeah. Ooh, okay, this is interesting from Javier. So goes for the counter catcher knockout, sets up the Moon. Ooh, okay, actually, okay. Maybe there is a way back into this. I take it back. This might be the way back into it. Alex also already burned the vacuum, which I'm sure is one of the reasons that Javier went for this play. I wonder if Javier could have gone for this play without putting the Moon in play, though. No, I think getting rid of the B-Barrel draw power is definitely better than getting rid of the Charmeleon. Javier has a counter catcher, or a prime catcher left, excuse me. But Alex can create a no 2-prize board by eventually Turoing the Pidgeot out of play. To go to only Radzard. And yeah, that's it, just Radzard. Or Alex can do that, not Javier. Alex can eventually do that. But the play here from Alex, I think, is Boss Punch the Roaring Moon. So I wonder if Javier shouldn't have set up that Roaring Moon and should have just punched with Baby Moon. Just like put triple Dunsparce in play, leave the Greninja on the bench, punch with Baby Moon, KO the B-Barrel like he did with the counter catcher. Because now that you've put this big moon in play, now Alex can go, okay, gust it up, punch it. And now you can't Frenzied Gouging with it. And now you have to set up another moon. He has Penny in hand. That's true. He does have Penny in hand. He could, but that's a lot of resources to still lose, right? The 2 energy go to the discard pile. I guess then you get the Baby Moon punch. Alex is starting to... Oh, that was the second Super Rod. Is B-Barrel more important than energy here? I don't know about that Super Rod. Alex has 2 energy left, a Mist and a Fire. Oh, that's true. Penny does pick up the energy. It's not Turo. You're right. You're right. In my head, it was Turo. It's not going to be the boss from Alex. Okay, this actually works out fine for Javier. Yo, it actually works out here. Yeah, I didn't really think about Javier, like, not KOing Charizard this turn and just going for the 1-prize knockup. But that's always the best play. And now the moon isn't getting KO'd. The only play here from Alex is KO the active. Oh, Alex has the Mist energy. Yeah, this is still tough. All right, it's still tough. Because we're going to see the Mist energy to the Charizard now. And Javier only has 1 Gust effect left. Yeah, I forgot about the Mist. Ugh. Dude, Javier's got to be tired of hitting Charizards with Mist energy. Not gonna lie, it is pretty cringe. You're like, bro, my deck, I'm playing Moon, bro, and you have Mist energy in your deck? Give me a break. I mean, I think the Charizard players are playing it to put it on their Pidgeot to stop Devo from other Charizards, but it does also conveniently help against the Moon matchup. I don't know if people are really checking for Moon overly, but it's another thing that gives value to the card. All right, now the game is over, I think. I forgot about the Mist energy, but now I'm pretty sure the game is just over because Javier has 1 Gust effect left. So Javier can go Prime Catcher KO Pidgeot, but then can't KO, can't get around the Misted Energied Charizard. So with a Dunsparce to draw 3, and then probably should just use Artisan to get the Dunsparce back out. Yep, there it is. Yeah, only has 1 Gust effect left, I think. So what's the approach? There's no good approach, right? You can punch it with Baby Moon. You can 2-hit KO the active with 2 Baby Moons, but Alex will just go knockout and then boss KO your Roaring Moon off the bench. And we have Quick Search to find the boss, so. If he plays Temple of... I don't think he does. He's playing like he doesn't play it. We didn't see... I don't think we see it. I don't think Javier plays Temple of Sinnoh, no. Or the Mawile. I guess you could also play the Mawile. You'll push the 42 months there, Villa. Yeah, there's a... Sada. Punch with Big Moon. And then Penny. Okay. All right, hang on. We're still cooking, I guess. Yeah, punch with Big Moon and then Penny. Okay, that is a play. Man, I'm always thinking, like, we're done. We're doomed. But that's still a play. We still have plays. Punch with Big Moon and then Penny. Genius. Actually. We got something. We're cooking. Because you're not getting KO'd. You've only drawn 2 prize cards. Oh, wait. What if Alex just boss KOs a 1-prizer, though? No, because then you... No, that could work. That could work. That could work. All right, here we go. Honestly, could Javier get this? No, because if Alex is playing Double Turo and Yelcher, you never run out of ways to move your Pokemon. So that's never going to happen here. Someone in chat said they saw the cards. Are you sure you saw those cards? Yeah, so there it is from Javier, the 220. What if Alex just goes boss the Baby Moon, right? That's the play now, right? Vacuum already used? Yeah, the vacuum's been used. I'm not sure about the vacuum use from Alex as well early on in the game. I feel that felt a little. Now looking back on it, oh, there's a pal pad in the hand there for Alex. So no yell cheer, no yell cheer. It does have pal pad to recover Churro. But from Alex here, you just go boss KO Baby Moon, right? Boss KO the Baby Moon, and then you boss KO Big Moon next turn. So then Javier has to get Big Moon out of play and attack with a new Baby Moon. Has to be the play. Alex taking account here of everything. Could even see the active Charizard get retreated as well, right? It feels like, honestly, for this matchup, you just need to play more Gust effects. Yep, there's the boss on the moon. Yeah, it feels like in this matchup, you need more Gust effects. Javier didn't have to get rid of the boss when he did. He could have held on to his boss, and that could have led to a potential victory here, to be honest. But did discard it earlier in the match. There's another Baby Moon in Javier's hand, but that's more resources to set up another attacker. So like another energy you're going to need later on a Big Moon. After you still need to find Penny as well here from Javier, I think. I don't even think you have Penny. But yeah, if you retreat this Charizard, that's when you can get Radzarded, right? Candy out another Pidgeot. Here comes an Ultra Ball to thin out the hand. Get rid of a Manaphy and something. Yeah, so now on Javier's turn, we need to see Penny. We need a... All right, on Javier's turn, we need a Penny. Oh, didn't retreat the Charizard. So this makes things easier for Javier, because now you don't have to Gust. This is winnable, actually. This actually feels winnable. We need Penny Baby Moon. Is this actually winnable? That's crazy. We need the Penny, though. We need to pick up this. We need this to get this Moon off the bench. Going with an Ultra Ball first here, it looks like. Can double to done. We got 2 done draws. The Penny's in there. We can see a lot of cards this turn. Is there enough stuff to create a Roaring Moon EX after we Penny it, though? Is the question. We need, like... We're going to have to go attach Dark Patch this turn, and then next turn we'll need attach Dark Patch, or attach Dark Patch Sada Prime Catcher. I see a Dark Patch in hand. 2 Dark Patches in hand, I think. This would be a crazy comeback. Comeback? I mean, I guess Javier's been on pace. It'd be a crazy... Oh, there's the Penny! It'd be a crazy dub if Javier gets there. Is there an Artisan in play right now? Shouldn't there be an Artisan in play? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Comes the Dark Patch. I guess when we Penny, we get to keep all the energy. But we need the other stuff. I got discarded with the attack. Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. Now, we are going to get Iono'd here, I guess, as Javier as well. Well, this is going to be tough. We're going to get Iono'd and theoretically Radzarded as well. There's the Penny. We have to Penny. There's no question. Do it. Then, honestly, I think if Javier can, Javier should try and get another Dunsparce in play. Or 2. Is there 2 Dunsparce in the deck right now? Definitely can concealed cards here, for sure. And then maybe play the Ultra Ball as well. I would like to see concealed cards first here, I think. You could concealed cards and draw into a Dunsparce, and then Ultra Ball for another Dunsparce. I guess Javier maybe trying to evolve to a Dadun. But you could still get a Dunsparce and then get a Dadun. You get rid of the capsule every time. I don't even think it's a question. Why are we getting rid of energy over a capsule? That's weird. All right, what do we have left? No Sada, no Dark Patch. There's a Dunsparce. Is there a Sada prize? Javier needs another energy acceleration card. We need a Sada or a Dark Patch to be prized here. Oh, I guess we want to attach the... I still feel like we should have opened up we should have opened the sequence up with concealed cards, I feel like. Because we could get 3 Dunsparce down. Alright, now we have 3 Dunsparce down. Alright, there's a retreat and the KO. See, but on Alex's last turn, Alex could have retreated and attacked with a full HP Charizard, preventing this play. Was Alex playing around Penny in the Moon deck? I don't know. I don't know how experienced Alex is in this matchup. A little bit more of a fringe matchup. And then on this turn could have attacked with Radzard and then forced, because you would have had to have Prime Catcher this turn from Javier as well. Oh, and then you just win if you attack with Radzard, yeah. So if Alex could have gone retreat and then attack with Radzard this turn and then would have just won. And did just top deck the Radzard. Because then if Javier uses Prime Catcher to get the 2-prize knockout with the 1-prizer, Javier's out of Gust effects, and then you leave a 1-prize in the active for a turn, and still have two attackers set up in the form of the Radzard and the next Charizard. What was the prize card? Javier got the Dark Patch off the prize cards? This is actually winnable. That's actually crazy. So there's double Dark Patch in hand, right? I think double Dark Patch in hand. But I assume Iono. So Alex here, still this turn, you still want to attack with a 1-prizer. You attack with 1-prizer plus the other thing. There's Radzard. And then here comes the Iono. You just need a Fire Energy. You still have the Quick Search left. You have B-Barrel draw as well. Just trying to maximize what we can see here. B-Barrel first for 3. How many cards left in deck at this point? 30 minutes into game 1 here as well. There's the energy. Has a Turo as well, so it can reset if anything gets stuck. Prime Catcher in the hand here for Javier. And another Dunsparce. That's a lot of draw power. Here comes the Quick Search. I don't even know if it matters what you grab here. Goes for a Defiance. And knockout on the moon. This is it. Javier can get it. We need Prime Catcher in the hand, which is in the hand. There's an energy. Here's another Dodun. Not that many cards left. Do you concealed cards first here ever? Oh, no, you want to draw back into the Dodun, right? Yeah. So now you can draw back into the Dunsparce and draw again with it. The Dodun chain is going down. Is that the moon? We got the moon. Once again, not that many cards left. You Dodun first here. Dark Patch? Vessel? Is there any dark left in the deck? No. It wasn't a dark. It wasn't a Vessel. I take it back. We're a Dark Patch away here now. Dodun, draw 3. Dark Patch, that's it. He got it. Dude, what a crazy play. Dude, Javier played this matchup so well, bro. He played so good. There was like multiple times in this game where I was like, I don't think there's a win condition here for Javier. Dude, that was a crazy game. That was played so well from Javier. That was insane. That was such a cool game. That was such a sick game. That's insane. What a comeback. Well, it wasn't really a comeback. He was on pace the whole time. But like what a well-played game. What a well-played game. That was a crazy sick game. The penny, bro. The penny with the save at the end as well. Such a sick game. That was super well played. I had to overcome the mist energy as well in the middle of the game. Yeah. I mean, like, every time I thought Javier would just lose the game, all Javier had to do was, like, play the game slower. I was like, well, I think Javier loses here. And it's like, well, okay, Javier goes KO the B-Barrel with the counter catcher. Don't draw too many prize cards too fast. Then your moon can't be KO'd. I think when looking back on it, it all comes back to Alex probably overextending the vacuum. If Alex just had access to vacuum, the game is just over. But Alex like played the vacuum aggressively in the middle of the game to get rid of Artisan to draw more cards with B-Barrel when I don't think he had to. So I think it was definitely a pretty big mistake there from Alex. Let's check the prize cards here. Some more stage 2's prize for Alex, but nothing like both players have everything they need to play the game. Alex going first. So Alex choosing first in this matchup. There's a Charmander, and I assume we will see a Pidgey. Charmander Pidge. Pretty good start. Has the Bidoof in hand, and here comes the Nest G's, bro. And the Roadie. The Forest Steel Stone also wasn't prize, so definitely good potential for a really clean setup here from Alex. Not bad. Not complaining. And there's a Rotom for 3. Playing Alex, yeah, Alex is stepping up the tempo a little bit in this one. Alex actually has the potential for the exact same turn 2 here that he had in game 1, which is Candy Zard, Prime Catcher KO, Greninja. Greninja being searched out here from Javier. Has a Vessel in hand to find some energy to fuel the draw power. and is probably looking for a turn one attack. I imagine you want to be aggressive in this matchup. I can't imagine you want to sit here and chill, because the longer, I guess, like another thing is the longer you wait, the more likely the miss energy can easily come into play. So you want to avoid that from happening. If Roaring Moon just plays one project, can Zard win in time? Yeah. In this situation, yeah, you just go Candy Zard swing, draw swing, draw swing, draw swing. Yeah. It's not a concern. Hold on to the penny. Has the moons in hand as well. I think it's just, was there a Sada in that hand as well? There might have been a Sada as well. I might be tripping. Needs a Sada or a Dark Patch here though from Javier. So the Explorer works, Sada works. Doesn't need a whole ton. Let's see. That might have been a Sada. I think that was a Sada actually. So we got the turn one attack here. Oof. Oh. If there is, that's super sick, because now we can get 2 energy in play, which is that much better. Sada for 2 is way better than Sada for 1 if you didn't know. More fuel for next turn for attachments and draw power through the concealed cards. Like I said, Alex does have Prime in hand, so could get like an aggressive swing here. I mean, Counter Catcher works as well, but I don't know if you want to Vessel again here. Yep, there's a Sada for 2, so gets the turn 1 attack here from Javier, no problem. Has good follow-up. Another Dunsparce is sick. There's the attachment to the moon, and here we go. Knockout. Could have played that other Vessel and been a little bit more aggressive with that, I guess, but chooses not to. I think there's an Arven in the hand here for Alex, so I'm not sure how I feel about that one, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I think he put the Pidgey in the active there. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think he has Candy Pidgey, Candy Zard, but I felt like that was in the active. I think he took his hand off. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and watch it. I'm pretty sure he has Candy Pidgey, Candy Zard, so it shouldn't matter. But the Ultra Ball come out here. Has Candy. Has Ultra Ball. I mean, yeah, his hand is just disgusting. And has a Counter Catcher. Do you Counter Catcher around these moons, though? Yeah, Candy Pidgey, then Candy Zard. I mean, he had it anyways. Couple more Manners on the bench. So we'll have some fuel if you do get Big Mooned next turn. I don't know if the... Oh, no, actually, no. We could get the Mist Energy here, actually. For sure. The Mist Energy could still happen here. There it is. Once again, the Counter Catcher on the Greninja. And then draw 4 off B-Barrel. There's an Ultra Ball in the hand. There's a Charizard. Well, yeah, I think we have Mist Energy here. If Alex wants to go for the whole thing. Could save the Mist Energy for a follow-up Charizard as well. The Mist Energy might be prized. I actually don't know. Candy Zard. Here comes a load up. 2 to the active. Don't have to get a 3rd energy. Well, you might as well, right, for a potential Heat Tackle, especially if you're not getting missed. I guess that would come down to if you get missed or not. If you don't take an energy here, that means, well, you can still Heat Tackle through Quick Search as well, but you'd probably want to just load one up and play in case you need like Quick Search for like the vacuum or something. We'll see. All right, here comes a knockout on the Greninja. Goodbye, Greninja. No missed. Once again, Javier should probably be pushing up the Baby Moon, right? So that way you could retreat it into a Dunsparce and then potentially Frenzied Gouging knock out the active, right? I'm not trolling with that. I don't think I am. Yeah, I think Javier definitely should be pushing up the Baby Moon with the energy. So that way you could hard retreat it into a Dunsparce, Sada and Dark Patch to a Roaring Moon, and then Dunsparce back to the deck and then push up the thing. The Dunsparce has Fruit Tree anyways. Yeah, but you want to get the energy off of the Roaring Moon. The point is to get the energy off the Roaring Moon. All right, that Explorer's not great. We do have just... I think it's just going to be a punch into the active here. Looks like Javier went for Super Rod and a Dunsparce. Javier might have just been like fully committed to not actually... Oh, there was already 2... Oh, wait, yeah, we want that Super Rod for sure. There was 2 Dunsparce in the discard pile already? When did the first one hit the discard pile? I must have missed that. I must have missed that. But yeah, I guess we also want to recover Greninja as well. I was like questioning the super odd grab, but getting the Greninja back is nice as well. I wonder if we draw with the Dunsparce here as Javier. Maybe not. Checking the candy count. 2 candy gone. Evolves to the Dunsparce. See, I don't know if we evolve it here, though. I want us to use it. Because Boss to Dunsparce is like a good target here, I feel like, for Alex's turn. Or like Prime Catcher Turo here could be like, I don't know, the deck can make such crazy combos happen. You'll appreciate the 5 months there, Sly Oak. Like, I don't like evolving to the Dunsparce if we're not using it. Because I'm kind of scared of Alex boss KOing that to Dunsparce now, just ignoring the Baby Moons again. That seems like a good play here from Alex, right? Like, the best thing to KO here is the Dunsparce. So I don't like evolving our only to Dunsparce. Yep, there it is. See, yeah, I don't like that from Javier. Now Alex can kind of just like, maybe the turtle play might not be possible. But I guess the Baby Moon isn't one hit KOing the Charizard quite yet. You still need 3 more things in the 3 more ancients in the discard pile. Would have liked to have seen the Dunsparce stay a Dunsparce for sure. But there is a quick search for a Turo. And there's the V-Star for a Red Candy, I assume. So it is happening. Alex is resetting this Charizard. There it is. I believe there is 2 fires in the deck. Is starting to run a little bit low on resource. Ooh, has a fire in hand, I hope. I hope. Maybe? Okay, it does. And then doesn't have the mist still. Still doesn't have the mist. Sada top deck here for Javier. You do want to draw cards. But you could just go Boss KO B-Barrel here as Javier and kind of play it the same way you did on previous turns. You're only a Dark Patch away from being able to knock this out with a Frenzy Gouging, though. And if you go another turn here as Javier, is your Dunsparce not just getting Boss KO'd? Is Alex not just going to go Boss KO Dunsparce? I feel like Alex is probably just going to go Boss KO Dunsparce next turn. There's the retreat. That means we're not going with the Big Moon. Also, is there even any dark energy in the discard pile? All right. B-Barrel's going down. Yeah, the Turos make this matchup really difficult. If you get like a good Turo turn, like Alex has gotten in both of these games, it makes things really, really difficult. There's another boss in hand, though. Yeah, I think we're just going after Dunsparce, right? Quick search. I assume we need a Super Rod here. Yeah. Are we going to reset a B-Barrel, I guess is a question. We're down a lot of energy. Alex does value the B-Barrel. Gonna go and get B-Barrel in 1 energy. Comes an Ultra Ball to get that B-Doof, I assume. There it is. Is there 2 energy prize here for Alex? Does have second Super Rod. Hopefully that's in the deck. If that's not in the deck, Alex could be in trouble. Yep, there's the boss on the Dunsparce. Once again, Javier just should have been more aggressive with that Dunsparce on the last turn. Just draw a bunch of cards. Or just don't play it. Nest Ball top deck from Javier is pretty good, though. This can find us that Greninja. Well, hopefully it should be in there. There we go. And now I feel like Javier has to go for the Big Moon knockout. We're down so much draw power, though. There we go. There's a Greninja. Does just need a... What do we need here? A Dark Patch, I think, is all we're missing here. I don't know how many Dark are in the discard pile, though. It's possible there's not that many. Is there any? There's 1. Okay, that's good enough. Here comes the concealed cards. We can also try and set up 2 Roaring Moons this turn, so we can just go Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon. That's double Moon! That's what you need! But still doesn't have a Dark Patch. So you can go bench double Moon, but you don't really... Well, no, because you don't want to use your Prime Catcher. I guess you're just benching 1 Moon then. No, but Alex only has 3 prize cards left. You may as well bench double Moon. But I guess you're not putting energy on both. See, these energy being trapped on the Baby Moons has actually, like, not been great. That's KO Rotom. That would be your... I actually still have Counter Catcher left. I want to equip your last one. So just going with 1 Moon to start with. Might bench the other one still. No Dark Patch. That's not good. The Ancient Capsule will protect it. Well, Alex does still have the Vacuum left. Here comes the Nest Ball. I assume to get a Dunsparce here. It is a Dunsparce grab. But does not have the knockout with the big moon. And Alex could have Vacuum Boss on the next turn. It is possible. And I don't think there's enough Ancients in the discard pile to KO the Rotom here. So it's just a punch. That's not great. Alex doesn't even need to KO the big moon this turn. If Alex just has KO active, that still puts Alex on tempo. Alex thinking about getting back Turo. Yeah, might need that to protect your B-Barrel here, to be honest. Otherwise, Javier might be able to win just by stalling the B-Barrel out. Actually, that's like a reasonable... Well, we did get the Turo back, but that is still like a reasonable win condition, to be honest. There's 3 from Alex. Probably just wants to try and find Boss Vacuum to like lock this game up right now. Just goes with an Iono. But this still puts Alex in a pretty good spot. Because you can still just go knock out the active and then knock out the Roaring Moon on the next turn. Here comes the Quick Search. So you just need Charizard and Boss over the next 2 turns. You also need Super Rod, though, because you're actually going to run out of energy. But that should be enough here. Retreat. Super Rod. Okay, 3 energy back. Okay, this is probably fine, right? Yeah, it's probably fine. Load up 2. Load up 1. 1 energy left in the deck. You can always quick search for it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. It felt a little bit off, but that should be good. Also, possibility you pull that last energy of the prize card, so you could still use Radzard if you wanted to. What do you even do here, is Javier? You can't do anything. Oh, is this the moment for... This is the moment for Penny again? Does Javier go... Oh, you could attack with the Moon EX into the active, I guess, and just punch it. Because you don't... Well, no, you lose the Vacuum then. Man, I don't even know, to be honest. Is another Penny angle, I guess? Boss the Bib is game, right? No, there's a Turo. Alex has Turo left. Why is there on 2 Charmanders? What do you mean? Oh, why is the Charizard on top of... It's a Charmeleon and a Charmander. There's just a Dunsparce. I don't even know what Javier's looking for at this point, to be honest. What is even the play here? Oh, was it actually on top of 2 Charmanders? Instead of the Charmeleon Charmander? Or does have 2 Gustlets? Maybe Gust up Bib twice? Well, no. When you Gust up Bib, it's going to get turred, and then it's not going to be... The Bidoof will be put down, but then it'll have 1 retreat cost. So it wouldn't work. Oh, there actually might be 3 Gusts left for Javier. Javier has 3 Gusts left, actually. You need Prime Catcher KO the bench Charizard. Well, then you just lose the Boss KO on your... The thing is, then you just lose the Boss KO on your... Roaring Moon. I guess you could Penny plus Great Ball? Or Penny plus Counter Catcher, excuse me. Would have been a play. But it's not a play anymore. You have no Gust. I think Javier's realizing that there's no possibility. All right, well. Game 2 goes to Alex.